ke a le dumedisa kaofela ntate Mokoto wa feme nna ka lebitso ke Sibongile Mtshali ke dula Pretoria. Okay ntate Mokoto, le nna ne ke re ena ke kopa hore ke fuwe sebaka le nna ke kgone go share experience ya ka ditaba tsena tsa bongaka, since this channel e expose and e ruta batho ka dilo tse di etsahalang di kerekeng le bo di mathwasong ntho tse jwalo. Okay fine, nna story sa ka ke sena. Nna I was one of batho bao ho ne ke tshwanetse gore ke thwase. In fact ke thwasitse ke bua tjena. I've been through the process ya ho thwasa. I was fully initiated into this thing ya bo Izangoma, ka graduate ka di etsa kaofela ntho tseo. Okay, how it started is that, okay, nna bonyaneng ba ka ntse vele ke gola ke le ngwana o man. I've always nje ke motho o ya phela a bonang dilo mara ke sa kgone ho di understand at times gore ke di hlalose jwang. I would literally see things like spiritually ha ke robetse bosiu ntse ke bona dilo, and I would tell my parents sometimes gore o itse keng ke bona ntho so mona ka tlung tjena le tjena, but batswadi ke batswadi ba sa nke serious ntho tsena tse jwalo. Okay fine, ntse e etseha ntho but it's some pressure as such. So it happened hantse ke ya ke gola, this thing e thoma jwale e ba too much e bontsha byanong gore you know what, I'm here and I need you to recognize me, you see. So yes, it happens that, okay, the dreams now started to be more vivid and more real, in a sense. Well, now I was one person that nekisa consulted ngaka. I never did that. I've never been to ngaka ke regular consulta mabapi le ditaba tsa ditoro tsena ntse ke ba le tsona, everything just happened. Things happening and happening. I would have all these dreams, the dreams I'd have all the dreams that I would see myself in a classroom. Ke bona ke le mahaheng. Hey, ntho tse ngata fela. Wa itse tsona ditoro tseo tse tlwaelehileng tse batho ba phela ba bua ka tsona gore hey phela once o ba le toro eso, it only means and that gore wena o tshwantse o ye thwasa and what not. Fine, I committed myself ka ilo tsena gona mathwasong ao. What happened is ntho ntse di etsahala, but what's strange is that ditoro tse hantse di I would hear these voices and ke bona these figures in my dreams, of course, bonkgono bontatemogolo, but I'll never see their faces, but I would see them, either they're behind me or the face haibonahali, but I can see what, this is a human figure, you see. But sometimes it would appear that my late aunt, I would see her, because Liana, she was also initiated as Ngaga, but she passed on, unfortunately. And then like it was doing the work all by itself. No one was telling me, Khuribona, when you have a gift. I knew it deep within me. The dreams were so obvious, and everything that was happening in my life was so obvious. So, you know what? The gift is there. And as much as I wanted to ignore, but it was there. There was nothing I could do about it. But what I had to do was to eventually, in the end, answer to the call. Fine, Gadi 80s. May 2020, I committed myself into initiation school, Katembisa. And mind you, me going to that very initiation school, whatever by Bitang, le Twasong, Leo, le Feshong, motho o ke molorile, and it's someone that I know. I've known from a very young age, ntse re gola kaofela. But what happened is that yena ana athwasa asalo munyane, but we lost contact along the way. We used to go to the same school. And then ra arogana ka bo ma grade 9. So when we were like supposed to go to grade 10, then she went to another school. Then I stayed to go the school that we were with her together. Then what happened is I kept on having ditoro tsa ngwanyana o ntse a hlahella ditorong tsa ka, ke bona vele hore dilo tsena mane di tlhakana le tsona dilo tsa bongaka. And I knew that she was Izangoma because a friend of, in fact, a neighbor who's also a friend of mine once told me, hey, Pelas, man, money, yena, you know, she's a Sangoma. But I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Azangi entertain indaba yakhe kakhulu. But later on, then I had started having the dreams, got this girl, to a point whereby I decided, you know what, I must phone this lady. And I don't know, phone her and find out why am I dreaming so much about her. Maybe it's because of Gamumisa, but I knew deep down in my heart I really did not miss her, not even once. Yes, we were friends, but I mean, life goes on, and you know what, you meet other people down the line. But it was so strange that not get something like a busy this lady over and over again. So I decided to phone the lady. Hi Pela, so, and she laughed and she was like, hey, on Laura Zhuang so. Then, but at the time, I did not tell her exactly, you know, what was the initial reason I was phoning. So I just told her, maybe I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while, but I don't even understand why am I even dreaming of you like this. Okay, fast forward. We decided, okay, come to my place. Like, I wanted to go and see her. Maybe if I see her, we speak and catch up and whatnot. And maybe she'll be able to maybe clarify most of the things that I was going through. Okay, cool. I indeed went to her place, Udula Tembisa, Winnie Mandela Park. All right. On this particular Saturday, ke fihla mo already ha ke kena. Okay, fine, o re kene ka hara ndumba ya hae. Okay, fine, I don't have a problem. Re kena mo, then we started having conversations, and then catching up unyana fela, you know, how's life, how has it been since we've not seen each other in forever. So she was like to me, yeah, you know, last night I had a dream actually about you. Her telling me now, she had a dream about me. These two old men, but okay, fine, expect a visitor, and this visitor hatla mo ho wena o tlotla ka mabaka a hore o tlo batla thuso and o tlomile o mo thuse, you know. Okay, fine. Like, what thuso is it that bontatemholo ba bua ka yona, you know? And she was like, hape wena ba re tlamehile o tshwase. Okay, I was not shocked, I was not surprised, because ditoro ntse di le mo, ntse di direct her to that very direction. But I think a part of me just wanted a confirmation, you know, from someone delaying, you know, more, who I think who knows better than myself, of course. Okay, fine. I sat there and I was like, okay, it's fine. I answered, it's okay. I will not say I'm shocked. I will not say this is new to my ears. The dreams have always been there and they have been bothering me for the longest of time. Fine, okay. So she was like, okay, if you need help, you can anytime come through. Okay, I left. I went home. The dreams just kept on and kept on and kept on bothering me and bothering me until I decided to go back again. So when I go back again, I think I just wanted I'm brief, like the whole process. What does it involve? What is it that I need to bring or do for that matter? Okay, fine. And then okay, she's like, okay. She's telling me now that she must go and she must take me to the river Rio cleanser. So unhlapisa ing, like okay cool hlapisa because of like there's a lot of blockages. That is why sometimes the toro tsaka ha di be straightforward ba kgone connect ha bua le nna directly straight. So me undergoing the cleansing, it will help unlock the dreams, and then I'll get more straight and vivid answers from Bontatemhulu, supposedly Bontatemhulu le Bomhulu. Okay, fine. I did it because at the time, I mean, I'm really suffering from this thing. I don't know, and I see I cannot avoid it any further, but I just have to just get it over and done with. To me, you know what? I need my sanity back. I need my life back. So me having to go through this journey, let it be as long as the peace that I long for, because of peace in even like peace was not there at all. We used to fight a lot. We fought a lot. I just had this thing. I was always agitated. Like I don't know where it came from, but injalo, I mean to say, this, it happens to you, especially if you do not do anything about it. And try to communicate, but when you are not doing anything about it, and I was like, but I didn't know what to do. Yes, I have the dreams and all, but in all honesty, this is new to me. So them pushing like this, I just don't know like what was I supposed to do. So she guided me through everything. Then I also did my own research, obviously, got Facebook and YouTube, and everything I came across was like, yes, no, it's true. This is so me, this is so me. I am going through the very same thing this Gogo or Facebook or YouTube is explaining. Like, this person is literally speaking to me and about me. So I just took the leap of faith because it was getting too much. I couldn't handle it anymore. I was even getting sick physically, in a sense of it was too much. Like, there's a lot for me to tell, but I'm hoping I'll be able to cover the most important parts of the and the message that I'm actually trying to convey to the people out there, So I committed myself Litwasong ka May last year, 2020, kari AD, ka kena Litwasong indeed. So what happened? Ke kena Litwasong ba etsa hona le di rituals, obviously, that they conduct. Ho tlo kena mo ba re ko gajeka. Ho gajeka is a process whereby ba o kenya tlasa a white sheet. So under that white sheet, they burn something like I don't know, but they burn that those herbs. You inhale them whilst only under the sheet. Then batoma bebetadi gupu and this funny sounding thing. I don't even know then batoma bayetsa ntho he ho ka jeka ba re o tshwantse o ntshe badimo tshwantse bona ba itsohele o ntshe lebitso hore o tsebe hore who is this spirit that is in you, or this spirit e o keneng e tlamehile hore o yo ithwasa. Okay, fine. Process was done. So, oh my word, I'm even going fast forward. You know what happened before that? This lady, with the whole cleansing ceremony from the river, she gave me muti, Miriana, to go and and then she gave me and I must buy body lotion a tlo kgona gore a nketsetse something like a re ke moriana fela just to attract luck. Okay, fine. Luck, I don't know much. I'm not sure if you need a luck at the moment, but anything she says, you know what, it's okay, because she knows better at the end of the day. She's been there. She knows what she's doing. I bought everything that was requested of me. Ka di reka dilo tseo ka mofa tsona. And then I teng, she mixed the musi and gets the pizza and she said I must also, do with my partner if has a mind. Okay, fine. I took those things. And I explained to my partner, this is what I was given. The both of us, because of the time we were struggling to conceive, we were struggling to conceive. We've been wanting to fall pregnant for the longest of times, but so I think desperate that I believed and fell for everything. As long as I get the help and fall pregnant, then I'm okay. I was actually willing to do absolutely anything to finally fall pregnant and also get this out of the way, so that so okay, fine. I took the muti, I used it, but my husband didn't use it for some reason. He was like, no, I get sharp, or he just kept on postponing. I don't know what was the reason, but he just didn't use them until eventually he threw them out. Okay, and fine, because of tomorrow things happen. Hey, nah. Lawyer, or Nali the lady lawyer and whatnot. So I really did not force him to use the things, but again, I'll use them. Maybe now it will work for me. They'll work. It's okay. So I used them when I followed each and every instruction as it was said. I did exactly like I was told. So as time went by, I was now having strange dreams after using the Claritseo. And strange and things were happening in my car as well. The rear view mirror, it changes the position. Like it would be facing a different direction, and I couldn't explain or understand how is that even possible, because I was literally now in the car. I parked, I locked. No one could have possibly entered. I even asked my husband, even if in alien, he wouldn't do that to the mirror. The mirror would be positioned, you know what? Someone literally we change its position. I shebisa fast, I shebisa classy, or hudimu. Literally, I had to reposition the mirror. So it happened. For the longest of time, it kept on happening. And to me, I thought, okay, maybe Gibadimu, they're trying to, get my attention by doing that, the mirror every time I get out of the car and in it changes the position. But what's strange is that Ntwena only happened when I was either at work or more nekidulanteng at the flat. It always happened between those two places, and I couldn't understand, Mara, why is it happening whenever I'm at work or when I'm by my place? But then again, I did not take it to heart. I continued with my life, with the life that I lived of my rearview mirror being moved every time and repositioned every time. I need to fix it. And yeah, I would drive, and yeah, it was just my life. Eventually, I told this lady, okay, I have a problem. My car, there's something inside my car. I don't know what it is, but there is definitely something in there, because every time ke kena hara koloi, ke tlo tswa koloing, mirror o ntse o positionilwe hantle, but when I come back, or the next day when I jump into the car, I prepare, I drive off, the mirror is now facing another direction. It's been totally repositioned in such a way that no, it's too strange. No. So it really started freaking me out, this whole thing. I was freaked out to an extent that I didn't know what to do anymore. So I am now lefehlong, ke kene lefehlong, ntse etsahala this thing ke le lefehlong ya the car and the mirror. Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. There's so much to tell, and then I'm trying to fit in a lot of things at once, but I'm hoping there'll be a part 2, because I don't think I'll be able to fit everything into one recording, but I'll try to just be as brief as possible, Okay, back to the Mukajeko ceremony or ritual. So Rkandumbeng, she phoned this other Gobela friend of hers, ba thoma ba etsa ntho ya ukajeka eo, ba betha dikubu, ba nkenya tlasa shiti, ba etsa oh, ba bua ka that language yena eo he ba re ke sindao sa teng. I didn't understand. I could hear some of the words, but I didn't understand exactly, because but I didn't fully comprehend what was happening there. But I go with the flow. I mean, they got this, they know this, they've been through this. So Kimo, I was told, okay, fine, go, relax, whatever that's going to happen now, just relax your body, uskaba tense, let go of everything, like, just relax, let go of everything. Okay, there I was under the sheet. They burn this thing, they put it there, they leave it under the sheet with me. So I inhale it, then they burn it like around me, so like around my body, surrounding my body, so by around this so I'm there, I'm freaking out because I don't know what to expect. Honestly speaking, I am so scared. So I try and relax. But for some reason, this thing, Eri, do not relax. Because I could feel there was something under my feet. Because like on the floor, my legs stretched out. So I was in a relaxed position. So as I was sitting like that, busy, I could feel there was something like but as the minute this thing feel, I would like literally not let it. I would not allow it, because they were like, no, relax. Whatever happens, let it happen. Do not fight the process. Relax and let it happen. Okay. No ways. A part of me was like, no, 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 I am not doing this. Whatever, it just didn't feel right to me. It was so strange and scary. So I did not relax at the end of the day. So what happened is I ended up just playing along. Whatever that was happening there, I was pretending. I wasn't like nekisa follow instruction as told. So my mind there and there told me, "Would you know what? Just play along, do as they say, just whatever." But you know what? The first thing ezokufika engqondweni yakho igama elizokufika, just say it. So there I was sitting under the sheets. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking of a name. I was like, okay. There, a name. Kama ubani. Hayi kama unyonya amanzi. And ke actor, like at the time, I'm honestly really acting because of I just wanted to get that thing over and done with. Because I wasn't feeling comfortable with that whole thing anymore. It just didn't feel right with me. So I had to act kantamabito, baba nyaka. And there they were jubilating and celebrating. Yeah. We got a name. So from today, when your name is no longer Sibongile, the new name is Nyonyamanzi, Keka, and all that. Okay, fine. I ragita, then it was fine. So as time went by, stranger things started happening in that house. So now I used to sleep alone. But then I was meant to sleep kondombe, but I refused. I point blank refused to sleep mondumbeng because of I felt a very strong and strange presence in there. I couldn't see it, Maranje. Every time I entered that ndumbaya, that lady, I could feel no. Something is just not adding up. Something is not right in there. So when she told me now I was supposed to sleep there every day of my life until the very last day, I was like, nope, that is not going to happen. I am not going to sleep in that room. So, okay, fine. Okay, fine. I spoke to my ancestors. I begged them in the other house. So I was happy with the decision. So I slept in that other room here. And yeah, I slept there. So my days go by. So a week after I was we went to the river somewhere go Nigel. Hi, Fitlamo Nigel. She was actually taking her baby sister, Wanako Habo, Ailomu Slapisa, and whatnot. So, Lerena Aragena Medzini, Bare Ingenane Manzini, Sebenzani, Tatin Tlantazenu. Okay, fine. Ragena Medzini, Artela Cameriana, Slapisa Cameriana, Saitsebing. I mean, at the time, I couldn't question anything because I knew nothing. And I had literally put, my trust and everything on that lady. I trust you with my life that you would do the right thing with me. So fine, it happened to the river. We bathed, we cleansed, we did everything. We went back home. A few days later, after the river visit or cleansing, I started feeling strange thing in my back. The left side of my back, just more on the shoulder, but at the back. Something was literally moving in there. I felt this thing moving inside of me. What is this thing moving inside of me? Maybe it's nothing major. Days went by. This thing, it's becoming yazini. The sensations, the movements are becoming more and more. visible, or I could literally feel so I'd feel something moving, but I wouldn't feel anything as I just I touch my back. Okay, eventually I go to the lady. Hey baba, I have a problem. Wait, since guys, I'm so sorry, man. Not so good, but yeah. Since I've been having this strange thing like mina, and she was like, what's happening? And I tell her, okay, this thing inside of me, it's busy moving, and yeah, movement, and I feel like it's a snake or something. The movement I felt like it's a worm or something like that, but the movement, it felt like that. So she just laughed at me like, hi, hi Coco, ungakhathazeki, vele kufanelekile ukuthi kwenzeke kanjalo. Angithi buye emanzini, so ukuya kwakho emanzini noyilolata batho ba heno ko metsing wabona. I was like, oh, so am I going to live with this thing for the rest of my life, feeling this thing like on my back like I am right now? Am I supposed to live like this? And she was like, nah man, I think as time goes by it will settle down. It's just that for now, you just from the river, and no longer those bontatemholo le bonkgono, so ba dutse hara mmele wa hao, they are now in you. Okay, fine. I let go and I relaxed. It was okay. So we go to sleep at night. At night now, I'm having, it's not even a dream, because we robala on the floor. So ke sponge mo ke a ala ke a robala, I switch off the lights. Ha ke robetse jwalo bosiu, I would literally hear something. Nkare go na le ntho something inside ntlung wa bona, like footsteps, or something. Nkare go na le legothonyana ka mo ntlung wa bona. But as ke phamisa hlo ke nyako investigate gore kanti what is this movement that's happening in the house, but I wouldn't hear anything. The minute I raise my head up trying to investigate, then it would go quiet, and then I would take my phone and switch off the torch, on the torch, ke try go sheba gore what's happening, and there was nothing. And okay, I would sleep. I would go back to sleep, and I would like almost every night this thing would happen, and I would have this very strange and scary dreams that I would wake up in the middle of the night wet from sweat. And mind you, it's the middle of winter, it's so cold, but I would wake up beginning messy of sweating, because of those dreams, because they felt so real. Because the other dreams, a big spider. This spider ke bona, because there was also this other ngwanyana ne ke thosa le yena, ke family member ya yena, this lady. I would see ourselves, this big spider, ere data ka spider ka cobweb, like ere data maoto le matsogo, like entire body, like and I was like, what the hell is happening? Lately I have get this dream where I see this big huge snake. I didn't understand, because why am I now all of a sudden seeing these strange things when I'm in here, because I believe they should settle down, because of I have accepted the calling, but why am I keep on having strange dreams, I explained to the lady every morning, we are encouraged to call it Gobela umuzisa your dreams. Whatever that you dream, you must tell your Gobela. Yena uta hlalosetsa gore okay, the dream toro bileng yona imina 1, 2 and 3. So I told her, I would tell her the following day, hey baba yazi ngiphuphe ngibona into eso, and she would be like, hayi yazi ezinye izinto ziyenzeka but ungazi-understandi, but abantu bakini wena qhubeka uphahle uthandaze bazokucacisela, ungawari kakhulu wena. Whatever happens, just let it happen, you understand. And I even told her about the encounter ya go ntlo mo ke robalang teng, gore there is something that's in there. I don't know what it is, but there is something inside of that room. And she would tell me ukuthi no, abantu bakini basuke bazokuvakashela, so ungathuki wena, whatever eyenzekayo, allow it to happen, do not be scared, it's normal. But it didn't feel normal to me. It was just not normal to me, the way dilo ne di etsahala ka teng in that place, you know. So ke nna yo hena ke dutse mo lefehlong, to an extent whereby, you know what, there were days I felt, you know what, honestly speaking, because of, there was a point whereby I stopped having dreams, like literally stopped dreaming. I stopped dreaming. And when I tell the lady, good time, man, something strange is now happening to me, I no longer dream at all. I sleep and wake up and I keep only mix. But what surprised me is that Yena, she was now suddenly having dreams on my behalf. Na ha ke sa lora, mara yena o lorela nna. She would tell me my dreams instead. She would like, okay, Gogo, you know what, batho ba heno ba tlile ba re 1, 2 and 3. So I would sit there and ke putsa potso tse ngata gore, but is it possible? Why ba sa communicate le nna ba communicate le gobela wa ka? How is that possible, you know? But she again told me, no ngawari Gogo, it's normal, you know what, it happens sometimes. They don't communicate with you, but they will communicate with anyone who's close to you. It could be a family member, a friend, or me. I was like, oh, but it's strange because of they keep on coming to you, but they never come to me. But instead, now whenever I dream, it's like I'm having nightmares. Mara wena unso lora dilo tsa re, hey, ba re reka 1, 2 and 3, get these beads, dress like this, do that, don't do that, you know. Okay, and I did everything I was told to do. I mean, Golefehlong, number 1, you are not allowed to backchat to your gobela. Whatever your gobela says goes. How no peace anali gobela wa how. We understand. You are literally there to learn. You are not there to ask questions. You are not there to even understand anything. You will understand once when you have graduated, because like there was so much secrecy there. And then but I'm here to learn. Why the secrecy? How am I supposed to learn if you people are hiding information from me? You know, can't you know this lady? She is busy concocting some dark things behind my back. You know, she's the one that put that spirit in my car. That thing was in my car. It was placed by her. Keep monitoring spirit. Literally, that thing was monitoring my each and every step. Cause nane ke putsisa gore why ne ke tlo tsamaya ke kai. Maybe sometimes like ke dodge. I don't wanna lie, cause it was so exhausting at times, especially hare ya mo meketing ya teng. It was so exhausting. Now I would skip work maybe ka Monday, re tswa moketeng ka weekend, and I would go to my flat ke lo robala, cause I know even if I were to force myself to go to work, I would not make it throughout the day. So I would go to my flat and I would sleep. And I would sometimes get do check the weekend, maybe go fix and I would go to my place just for some me time, you know, to relax. But you know what? Every time I would do something like I was not supposed to do, the lady would know. And how did I know that she knew? Every time when I got back from, you know, from work to her place, she would be moody. Oh, she's moody, and I know would, yeah, okay. she knows. She knows I did something wrong, but I never confessed ever. Mina, I did it. I just, whatever punishment came, I took it. But I eventually ngabona with no, something is not adding up, something is not right, Nana. And she would tell me, with yeah, ugobela, angeke umfihlele anything. Ungazenza zonke izinto, but angeke umfihlele ugobela. Hey, kanti the lady ufake monitoring spirit, guys. I was driving with the spirit in my car that was literally in a shaba my each and every move. And the punishment was very, very severe, because sometimes but I didn't mind. Hey, I always told myself whenever I go through whatever hell, which is what I used to just console myself with, you know what, it's okay. She can punish me all she wants. It was so humiliating for me to wait again. I was made to kneel for ngwana as young as 3 years. I must go down on my knees, and when I speak to the child, when I give the child food, I must go down on my knees. And those kids used to make fun of me so much, and I was like, yo, nkulunkulu wami, kanti amadlozi makuso akuphi? Is not God seeing what I'm going through? Which it is not right, it is not fair. And it's the most part of lefehlo laka. Whatever your job, most of it, you must clean and clean and clean and clean. You were not allowed to sit and relax and do absolutely nothing. Yo, haka bona ududisa yesi next. Yo, wakwata. Hey, koko. Ithatha ahlali phansi. Ithatha kumele liphithizele. Kumele nje ube busy ungahlali nje phansi ungayenzi next. So you had to like always hustle la fela. You know what? Iba busy, man. Iba busy. And it was not nice because of, that lady was the same age as myself, and I was 31 at the time last year. I knew her. We used to go to the same school. We used to be friends, but she treated me so bad. I just did not understand. I hated each and everything about Ntwela, but I just, because of, I suffered so much. I just wanted to get this over and done with. I thought, you know what, if this is what I have to go through for then let it be. 6 months is not a long time. Yes, at the time it felt like 6 years, but until the very end of everything. So as all those things happened, that lady now, she started, the rituals that were happening there, I mean, everything there is a secret. Everything is a secret, because every morning 4 o'clock you're supposed to wake up, you do everything that it must do, of which I did everything. I did everything, but these strange things just did not stop from happening. This presence in the room was always there, to a point like I got used to living with that thing, because you know what, it's strange, because I keep a body like through visions and dreams. But the minute there's this thing inside. I can't explain it, but it was so very strange and very scary. And then the rituals there, they take you to the water. Ba introduce her to your water, madlozi bontate moholo ba hao ba ko mezing, ba tlo beya this calabash on your head, by battle on your head, and you must go in the water, about deep in and out, in and out. And then it's strange, every time we went to the river, there will always be this whirlwind out of nowhere, But people said, it's only normal. But there was this other day, we were going to cleanse this other lady. So Hansaria moment this world went from nowhere like it always does. Yata, you know, it's so big. It's yata, yata, yata. It can harame this thing, and you could see it even like yes, I'm harame, you know. So we got frightened, and then the Gobela was like, "Hi, asizanga ngobulwa, yes, sokuzosebenza, you know, basikushweleza, literally asking for permission for Bosatisa Mofu and all of that." So I was really busy, more and we did our business. Then this other gogo, Mariana, she would like, Arigogo, there's something, how you control like that sound? And I couldn't hear anything. What is this gogo? And then the gogo, Andre, so listen, gogo man. And then like my ears, like I think, so I couldn't really hear properly, you know. And then she was like, you know, let's get out quickly out of the water. Let's get out. And God made me, we ran out of the water. As we got out of the water, the Kobela, oh, Narasamaliana, she was like, Arsupeta Mola, Arbona Mola, in between, like there was my Bujwani, so Moharami. And she was like, look there. And I was like, wow, you there? How can a big snake there? There was a big snake in Molahari. I've never seen anything like that in my life. I was like literally and then I don't know, relaxa, kusho khona ukuthi umsebenzi uhambe kahle samlelekile, whatever it is le-request imona isamanye hantle. So but let's go I refused. I am not going in there. I will not go there. I'm not doing it. And the snake was literally looking at us. If I move, if I feel like it do too straight, it fell more irritating. So this other gogo, our brain here, I spend a more pasamesi, no haramesi, no pata. Now I was like, no, I'm getting I will stand just here. I think any more bounty, is fine. Because I'm sleeping, it's not my problem. I'm not going in there. You know, so a lot of strange things are happening in Lefeso. A lot of strange things are happening in Lefeso. You know, Gobela Waka, Gobela Yahaye, they were against me. You know, 2 months to my graduation ceremony, that's when things started unraveling. That's when I literally started to see everything that my Gobela was doing behind my back. Now the spiritual attacks began. She started attacking me in the trees. You know, and Eliana asked behind my back. All this while unangisa ditlhare and hlapisa ka dilo kantiana wa tseba she was trying to block me from not seeing anything because of during the process the girl all of a sudden she got money out of nowhere. She's got this big money. She started opening a business. Abula Areka container. She bought a car, a jeep. Haibo, sisabheke ukuthi uthenga imoto kurekiwa kubulwa container yabula chisanyama, not chisanyama kiki barekisa di fast foods bo dikota patro, you know, kurekisa majwala. It was always full to the brim. That place, new as it was. So this other day, Muna Gobela was so drunk. Anzabu, yazi gogo, since kufike wena la ekhaya, hayi izinto zethu zihamba kahle. I was okay. Let me keep quiet and listen. What is this man going through with this thing? Ayazi since wena gogo ufike la ekhaya uyabona ukuthi izinto ziyayenzeka, you know, and hayi siyalibona idlozi lakho nedlozi la ekhaya ukuthi izinto zethu zisihambela kahle, uyabona. And at the time, now honestly thought ukuthi maybe, you know what, it's time for tonight izinto zakhe abeshamo wabona. And she know this lady is like get busy unjisa ka mihlolo e kaofela a nketsisang yona ga jana she knows ukuthi uyenzani behind my back. And now I'm here busy having nightmare after nightmare while Yena she's busy having these positive dreams about me that I could not understand ukuthi kanti lento lena isebenza kanjani. Why mina mnikazi wezindaba am I not receiving messages straight from my ancestors or my angels, you know? But in the end, everything was revealed. You know what? And that was like literally 2 months before the graduation. What now must happen? This very other day, strange. Her younger sister, like Bonyako Habun, Riduti, practice. Because another thing, even this bone throwing thing was just like misunderstanding. Like, what is it this day I think that I'm not seeing? You know? So she would do the bone throwing. Now I would practice because literally, like honestly, they get understanding, they get doing next. So as I was sitting with this younger sister of hers, I don't, you know what, Gogo? I want to tell you something, but please do not tell anyone. I was like, why? So I was like, you know what? Ever since I got here, I've been having strange dreams. And every time I see this lady, Yena Oswahai, it's either she appears as a cat, as a rat, but it's not nice. And she's telling me this, and this thing has been happening for a while, even by the time they used to live together, Papa Hai, Mama Hai, you know. She would get very strange dreams about her sister. So I was looking to you know, what is the plan? What am I going to do with all this information? I phoned my husband and I phoned my mom. Like I've been like even very strange has been happening. Yeah, you understand. And manje nanguna lo mntwana lo uyangitshela ukuthi you know what? Vele nami I've been going through izinto ezistrange ezenzekayo manginana all the time. And bengicela ukuthi gogo mangiphuma la ebuthwaseni ngimncede with whatever le imhluphayo because she does not want a family member involved or any other person, so she felt ukuthi she can trust me and I could help her. And okay, and she begged me for it. My sister, let it be our own little secret. And it really remained a secret between the two of us. So my mother and my husband encouraged me to, you know what, leave. No, my husband actually told me, no, leave. Don't continue staying there. Pack your bags and leave. And then my mom was like, no, ungahambi wena. Sowufike lapho sowuqedile. Hlala uqede khuleka uphahle ucele i-protection uNkulunkulu nabo bantu bakini bazokubonelela, you understand? And I stayed and I did exactly that. And from there, I tell you, spiritual attack after spiritual attack. That lady would attack me in the dreams like nobody's business. She would attack me. Like literally one runs, me and her are fighting, and in most cases, like in you know, I think at the time I was still under her things, so I was rather weak. I couldn't really fight spiritually, so it got so much until I really left this place. It was sour. It was not nice at all. It was like tension in between myself and my bobella. It was hectic. Yo, okay, you know what, guys? I must go for now, but I will come back and I will continue. Finish ready because it's so much that I need to tell. It's a lot, but as I said, I will try to, you know, be brief and summarize just to you know what, to tell the people and make the people understand which you know what this thing Izangoma, hey, no, it is really not of God. That is demonic, Satan, whatever that is being done there. No, man. We are praying to a certain God, Nana. We are praying to a certain God, yeah. You Okay, bye for now.